When we were deciding on the programme for this November's concert, why did we decide to select Michael Tippett's A Child of Our Time as our featured piece?
Well, A Child of Our Time is a piece I've been wanting to do for some time now. It was way back in 1997 when we last performed it, and it's such a fine piece. I wanted to do it again fairly soon. And the catalyst really for choosing it now was the war in Ukraine. Last June we performed Kodály's Missa Brevis, which was first performed in Budapest in the basement of the Opera House when Kodály was sheltering from the Nazi occupation of Hungary. And this seemed to be, at the moment, with the increase in the activity in the war with Ukraine, just the right political time to perform a work that was about oppression. And Child of Our Time was written just into the couple of days into the Second World War when Tippett started composing it. And it tells the story of a 17-year-old Polish Jew who was persecuted by the German authorities. He was trying to get papers and was turned down. And in the end, he just snapped and shot a German official. And this led to one of the terrible pogroms of Nazi occupation and the Kristallnacht event. So this seemed particularly appropriate at this current time. The piece is also one of the masterpieces of 20th century music. Tippett drew on the history of choral music, basing it partly on Handel's Messiah. It's in 3 parts, and each part takes a different kind of slant on the text. And it also draws a lot on the Bach Passions, but rather than using Lutheran chorales to comment on the action of the piece, Tippett chooses spirituals, and you have 5 spirituals placed at certain points in the piece, kind of commentating on the action. Tippett also uses the chorus, as well as that kind of commentary, to actually take part in the drama. So the second part, the middle section of the work, really tells the story of the Polish Jew and what happened to him and his family in the course of the Nazi occupation.
Yes.
So it's really chosen partly for the music and partly for that political background, which seems incredibly appropriate in these challenging times that we're in at the moment.